I was cleaning my phone the other day with the idea of getting into the decluttering, which means having space for something new and removing something I don't want or I'm never ever gonna use it. And this is when I came across an old note I'd written to myself. I'm a really big fan of journaling, writing everything whenever I get time and making notes, sticky notes, it's all over the place. This note was buried under screenshots and reminders that I ultimately forgot about. I almost deleted it without opening it. But before deleting it, something made me pause, and which led to opening the note. This note was full of plans, things I was excited about, versions of my life I was so sure would happen. There was so much certainty in the way I wrote. I even read it twice to ensure that this is the note that I wrote myself. Sometimes you get that feeling when you read your own articles or blogs or even comments that make you double check whether you are the one who wrote it, right? Yes, that was the moment I was under when I was reading this note. Not about how things would happen, but that they would. So this note, you would say, was a delusional note that I wrote with the idea of manifesting it. And this reminded me that how hopeful I felt back then. Hopeful in a really simple way, uncomplicated, like the future was something to look forward to, not something to manage. And for a moment, I just stared at the screen, not smiling, not sad either, just still. Because somewhere along the way, that excitement got quieter. Maybe this is a part of adulting, or I don't know what to say, but those moments, those hopeful thoughts, they were not gone, it just muted, like a song playing in another room. Because I still function, I still plan, I still move forward. I wake up, I do what I'm supposed to do, I keep things going. But to be honest, the future does not feel as bright and clear as it used to. It just feels distant, like something I'm walking toward without really seeing it. There is no clear picture or there's no end goal that will make me excited enough to reach it, grab it, and just tick it off from my list. And this makes me sometimes miss the version of me who thought everything was possible. The version who believed things would work out without needing to know how. Because back then, uncertainty felt exciting. Now, it feels heavy. Now, everything feels more careful, more cautious, more realistic, more measured. I think before I dream, I hesitate before I hope. And maybe that's wisdom, maybe that's growth, but sometimes it just feels like something was lost along the way. I don't think that means we failed. I really don't. I think it means we've been living. We've been growing. And living has a way of softening expectations without asking for permission. That's what I believe. Because it introduces complexity, disappointment, and reality check. Not all at once, but slowly. Until one day you realize You don't dream the same way anymore. And still, it's strange to grieve a version of yourself that technically no longer exists. A version that didn't know yet how things could change. A version that trusted time completely. Sometimes I wonder if that version of me would recognize who I am now, and sometimes I wonder if I would recognize them too. If you ever looked back at who you used to be and felt a quiet sense of loss, not dramatic, not overwhelming, just a soft ache. It's not that you're broken or you're falling behind. It's just you're becoming someone new, even if you don't know who that is yet. And maybe that's okay. Maybe the excitement that I had before was not meant to stay the same forever. Maybe it's meant to return differently, quieter, slower, more grounded. And I'm really glad you're here listening to it. We don't have to rush into understanding ourselves or the future or what comes next. We can just sit with the feeling, let it exist without fixing it, with a cup of coffee and no pressure or figuring it out yet.